Alright. Oh my gosh, the Vikings win. Who cares? They've got to stop giving faction challenges until they find a way to balance out the situation, because the Vikings just outnumber everyone. It's not even fair, man. It is not even fair. No, you're good, Marine Beats. You're good, bro. Alright. I'm not going to waste any of my luck tonight. We're going to see if we can't get all this luck into Dominions. Does anyone even care about the faction war? If they do, they are a very unfortunate creature. How goes it tonight? I'm good. Alright. Let us get things started. Kick things off as a Berserker. Berserker. Oh, sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. May not play at 100%. I'm gonna try, but know that I'm very tired. Alright, let's try to back up our boy and see. He's getting in trouble a bit.
Capture Zone A.
Ah, dang it. Nothing I could do when they were both coming at me from both sides. No. Let's rock and roll. Okay, they've got that. They don't need my help. I'll just be adding to the gank. We don't want to do that. Dive! There we go. Oh no, we got a gank going on in A. I better go back him up. Hang on, Sohei. I know you're terrible in the gank. I'm coming. Good parry. Let's get my health back. Come on, hit it. Yes. Good light parry, wow. Trap. That's why I fear is one of the best. Right there. My Fury is one of the best. Alright. Where do they need me the most? C.
You lost Zone C.
No. She's been conditioned.
You lost Zone A.
Dang it. Oh well. I tried. And
You captured Zone A.
got it. Oh no, you don't. Alright, I've got her conditioned. She assumes that I'm gonna follow through on all those. Thanks for that.
You lost Zone
Crap. Well, Lord knows I held out there.
You captured Zone A.
Yeah, JJ kind of just appeared, didn't he? No, we lost it. Can't get in there. I'm coming to help. I'm backing off of that. All I'm going to do is add to the gank. I don't want to do that. Yeah, good luck on your midterms. You got it. She was letting her revenge build up. My fault. My fault. That was my fault.
The enemy rally.
Guys, I'm going to need y'all to hold on for just a minute. I'm going to turn B around. Just mowing the B zone. Alright, they can handle it from there. I'm going to C. Look at you run away. I love it. Oh well.
Your team is breaking.
Well, I gave it a decent shot, but oh well. Bad start. Bad start. But we're up against an Ephira, a Varangian, a Gladiator. Yeah, we won't win this. Oh, wait. Maybe I speak too soon. Maybe I speak too soon. Come on, follow me in. The conditioning worked, baby! The conditioning worked! Good fight. Woo! The conditioning worked. Oh! Oh, I just had to train her. I just had to make her think that I was always going to follow through with that unblockable heavy. And she fell for it. That's how it goes. Nice. Alright, next up, what do I need to do? I have something to play as an assassin? Can do. Let's go... Let's go, Kimiko. Kimiko! Oh. Alright. So I'm a little bit quiet. I'm just tired, guys. I'm a little sleepy. Is it odd that when I hear the open of this, I hear Valhalla calling me? I don't really hear it. I hear a different song altogether. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh dear. Come on, guys. Let's go help out Jeff. Yeah, let's go save Jeff. Alright, we're up against two Griffins, a Berserker, and a Jormungandr. On our team, we've got two Shinobis, a Lawbringer, and a Zanhu. This will be an interesting fight, to say the least. Oh, shoot. Damn it. There was very little I could do there, but I held out long enough to help out my team. That's what matters. Hey, Raven, important question. If you ever have a girlfriend, would you be with her if she's upset? Yes. Yes. Like, of course I would. If I have a girlfriend and she needs me there, like if she needs companionship, if she needs someone to be there for her, I'm there. Not even a...
You lost Zone
That's not even a question, bro. Damn, good team up. They've decided to have strength in numbers. They've decided to believe in strength in numbers. Can't fault them for that. The problem is when you go with that tactic, you leave your zones free. I showed one of my friends your vids, Raven, and they liked it. Okay. That's cool. Glad they liked it.
You captured Zone A.
I think you guys got that. I'm not going to get involved. Run away now! Run away now! But I'm faster. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Look at this boy! Look at this boy! Well, thanks for leading me to your friends. This absolute coward. Someone take his man card and throw it in the shredder. There is nothing between his legs. Ran like a bitch until he found someone to save his ass. I should translate the main menu music. I would, but I don't know it. I don't know that language. Sounds like Icelandic or Scandinavian, and I don't know that. I do not know that music. Ran like a coward until he could find a buddy. I love players like that. Helps me remind myself that I'm not as bad as I think I am. I could always be that. Good luck, Perry. See, look at this guy! Look at this guy! Oh, he'll run until he knows he's got a friend to save him. See, he doesn't want to be in C by himself. He's scared. He wants a babysitter. I bet you money that Griffin will not be caught alone the rest of the night. He's gonna go find a friend to save him. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Hey, and he's teamed up. There we go. See, look at that. Look at this. Look at these two. Look at these two. Look at him run. Yep, roll away now. Oh, I love this guy. I love this guy. Hold out a little longer. Let them feed you revenge and then kick their ass. Come on, man. Look at him. Look at him. Pull him back fast. There's one down.
You lost Zone A.
Oh, baby!
You captured Zone
Counter ganked. Counter ganked. And that's how it goes, baby. You want a gank? Don't be surprised when we do it back. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, man? All right, let's go help out our team. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Go do your thing. I'm going back to C, because if they're smart, they're going to go there. Well, by Jove. Look who's coming back.
captured Zone A. Enemy team is breaking.
Thank you.
The enemy rally.
Oh, I didn't even see the Berserker. I didn't even see the Berserker. He just snuck up on me.
Enemy team is breaking.
Dude in A, go to B. Turn B around right now. We will lose C any moment. You need to get to B now. We can hold C for like a few moments, but you need to get to B right now. Let's get rid of this guy. I'm sorry, Berserker. You're too smart. You weren't ready for the no-brain plays.
Enemy team is breaking.
Excuse me a minute, boys. Just need to drop this here. I'll be right back. Thank you. We killed one of them for good, but the other three are putting up a good defense. If someone can sneak over to A, we can shut them down entirely. Yeah, see that my team's thinking the same thing. Get to A. Get to A and shut them down. Shut down their progress. That way they're not a risk. Yep, see, they're all going to A now. They want to make sure they don't lose it. And now we can squeeze them in. Come on, guys. We're almost there. There we go. That did it. That did it.
Victory.
We did it, boys. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Alright, have a good one, Volpokula. Alright, we're done with that order. Woo! Glad to be done with that one. What's next? Committed and Medic. I won't be able to do Committed tonight because I'm playing solo. Medic, that'll be tough, but we'll try. Alright, let's, Hey, Hannah! Let's go, let's go. I don't care what map we end up at. Let's just have a good time, right? Oh no, I may not get a team. We might have to switch teams. No! Oh, not this map. Oh, I hate this map. I hate this map. Hate it! Okay, let's go... You know, we spent a long time last night redesigning, our new pirate. Let's play her. Let's bring in the new pirate. I'm gonna try out our new pirate. And I'm still working on her names. I'm leaning on Shu Yin. I'm leaning on Shu Yin. And their name should be Frozen Flower. Well, I'm leaning on a Chinese name. I'm leaning on a Chinese name, since she is Chinese. Alright, got a Hitakiri and a Tiandi to worry about. Alright, we're already getting ganked from the offset. Not a lot I could do there. I was outnumbered and pressured. With that Hitakiri just throwing their heavies, there wasn't a lot I could do. Right now we have the lead, but this isn't a comfortable lead. They've got us on the defensive. Our Goki's being pressured, which is never a good thing if your Goki's feeling pressure. Those two have got it handled over near A. I need to pick up our Goki so that he can reapply the pressure, and he's already leaving, so okay.
You captured Zone C.
If that's the way he wants to play defensive, okay. Am I being ignored? Good read. Will probably be a Ghost Warrior or a Common Water Spirit. I haven't decided yet. I'm still working it out. I have a general idea, but I need to work out some more details. Yeah, we're not putting up with that. I'm taking that Tiandi down right now. Good light read. But that tells me exactly what he's trying to do. Alright, I kept him guessing, but our lead is slowly leaving us, guys. I need y'all to get your act together. I mean, I'm no better. I'm the worst on my team right now, but still! Do better than me. I expect better from my team. I shouldn't carry you. You should carry me. Our poor Goki's getting ganked over there. Hang in there, Goki. I'm coming.
I must be more careful.
Thank you.
You captured Zone C.
Yes! That's my team! Coming in and clutch! Baby, I need to go heal. Oh, let me dance a minute. Oh, wait, no. That's not the dance. I need the dance. Oh, I didn't give myself the dance? I need the dance. I forgot I even have feats! I know that I can use my feats mid-combo, and I didn't even think about that.
Team is breaking.
Let's go. Good read. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how she roll. Cause it's roll me bully boys, we're in a hurry boys, we've got a long way to go. And we'll sing and we'll dance and bid farewell to France, and it's row me bully boys row. Yeah! Yeah! That's how it goes, man. What a great debut for our new pirate. What a great debut. Alright, well, next match then. I don't really care where we end up. Let's also debut my new Sun Hu. Have you seen the movie The Patriot? Yeah, I've seen it. They finally made the kick into heavy, or is it light confirmed? Haven't played in a hot minute. Oh, you're talking about Tiandi? Yeah, that was some time ago. They made it that if you land the kick as Tiandi, you get a guaranteed heavy off of it. Yeah, they've done a lot good to help balance the game out a lot more. Yeah, The Patriot's a good movie. Not very historically accurate, but it's a good movie. Yep, it's Spoopy month tomorrow. Spoopy month. And I'll also be doing my reading stream tomorrow. Hooray, reading! I miss doing my reading streams. I wanted to do it tonight, but no. No! It's Viking on Viking action! Now with real Vikings! This is also my dad's birthday month. Alright, he's a parrier. Is the Shinobi being nice? Okay, maybe not nice enough, I'd say. A real nice Shinobi would have given me that. Damn.
Lost Zone C.
My guess is what he was doing was he was trying to avoid building revenge, so he was letting me do what I needed to do, because then he knew he could pick me off if he needed to.
You captured Zone A.
Do I think the Berserker should lose his hyper armor since he's an assassin? I don't think he needs as much hyper armor as he has, but, I mean, if he lost his hyper armor, he wouldn't have much else to him. I feel disappointed by the Shinobi execution? Yeah, we all do. It's a terrible execution.
Lost Zone C. Lost Zone A.
Oh. Okay. I don't like the ballistas. I think that they're cheap. I do not like ballistas. Why am I always unlucky with John Hu? I don't know that. I don't understand that. Anytime I play with John Hu, I'm always unlucky. Even if I do well, I'm unlucky. Like, just get destroyed. I need a team, man. Good light parry.
You captured Zone A.
Why are you giving me a good fight? You ran into Bale Yorm out. Ugh. It's kind of cringe right there. Good fight, man. I know that I fought you in a very unfair one, but yeah, good fight. You got destroyed because you were outnumbered, but good fight, man. Man, y'all should be really proud of y'allselves. I was making y'all sweat. I was making the both of y'all sweat. This game brings out the worst. That Sohei's has only died once, really? Tell me, where's your babysitter? Where's your babysitter? A mama bird running in to save her young. We established something here today. We established something very important. That damn Jormungandr's nothing without that Sohei to save his ass. Oh, that was funny. Oh, you want to fight by a ledge this time, do you? Yeah, this guy's decided he wants to fight by a ledge. It'll keep him safe longer. I've only got 2 kills. I'm doing terrible. I'm doing absolutely terrible. Well, part of it's because I just keep getting ganked by these two.
You captured Zone C.
Oh, I better stay here. I better stay here and boost C. They'll never know what hit him.
You lost Zone A.
Alright, we got A back. Good.
You captured Zone A.
They took B. Alright, Yorm. Oh, Yorm's going back to B. Nope, he's coming to me. There we go. See, I knew that Shinobi wasn't actually nice. I knew it. I knew it. That Shinobi was an opportunist. Valkyrie, if you can hang on for literally 5 seconds, damn it.
Enemy rally. Enemy rally.
Start off with that 4th feed. I love it. Wow, boys. I've gotten 2 kills and died 8 times. Either I'm garbage or they're scum. Y'all put it to a vote. Look at this scum of the earth we're dealing with. And people wonder why ganking is something that's done both ways. Like, Raven, you talk about how much you hate ganking, but you do it well. That was beautiful. Should have put it on a picture. Ooh. Good kill, but you wasted your nail bomb a little too early. Wait, who quit? Who quit? Please tell me it was the Shinobi. Please tell me it was the Shinobi who just quit. Either that or it was the Yorm. Which one was it? Which one was it? What's ganking? It's where more than one player teams up on another. Who quit? Which one quit? Okay, I don't like this match because I did terribly. I did absolutely terribly. I only got 3 kills while the rest of my team got in the double digits. I did absolutely god-awful. But I don't think that it's because I was necessarily bad. It's because I was just ganked constantly. Ha! The Shinobi quit. Makes sense. But yeah, I don't think it was because I necessarily did bad. I did the best I could with what I was given. But I was just consistently ganked. Just consistently. Ugh. That gave me a headache. Consistently ganked. And usually without a teammate. But that's sometimes how it is. Sometimes you just got to keep pressuring a zone. Even if you're going to die every time you go to it, you just got to keep applying that pressure. You just got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing to make sure that that zone does not feed too many points and that you keep players locked down in that spot. Our 2 Centurions did a great job holding A, which allowed us to keep farming points. Valkyrie kept going to B to make sure that B remained in our possession. It was a good way to keep it going, and since they kept fighting for C, I kept holding them in C. Alright, alright. Who to go now? I've played a hero from all but the Knights and the Wulin now. Wait, no, I played the Wulin, so it's just the Knights that I gotta play now. Let's go. The Black Prior. I actually, you're quoting Sun Tzu. It's actually funny. When I did my Heroes in History on Pirate, there was one dude who wrote a comment saying that Shang-Chi, the pirate queen, was not as good as Blackbeard because she wasn't as much of a warrior. We only know about her diplomacy skills. And it's like, so not much of a warrior, but a good diplomat, I guess. And I'm like, I think it was Sun Tzu who famously said, true victory in war is being able to win without firing a shot. So, yeah, you can say, oh, she's not a diplomat. She's still victorious. There you are, Sint. I was about to say, don't go AFK on me. Sint, you and me to A? You and me to A? You and me all day? Yeah, Sint, you and me all day going to A. It's going to be okay. That's the way.
You captured Zone C.
We'll take it without delay. Rhymes! Crap.
You lost Zone A.
Well, that sucks. You got it done? Wait, Hannah, you got the picture done already? How? When I last saw it, you were still just lining it, weren't you? And you didn't make the changes I pointed out, did you? Oh god, I hope you didn't. I was joking. Did he give his big brother the remote? Because he's not playing like he did earlier. I sent it to you on DA? Okay, let me see. Are you sure it was on DA and not Discord? Oh, there it is. It's on Discord. Ah, good. Looks beautiful. Looks fantastic, Hannah. That looks really, really good. And I'm glad you didn't take my suggestion seriously. I'm very glad for that. DA is Discord Raven. Wow, Hannah. Wow. Wow.
You captured Zone A.
Apparently Hannah works faster than a hamster on espresso. I don't know. You haven't seen Jay. Jay and Hannah kind of have a bit of a rivalry going. They're both excellent artists, but Jay has always been a little faster, so Hannah's always like, nah, I can top it. But I don't know. That's pretty close to Jay's speed right there.
You lost Zone A.
You waited. Oh no, Hitakiri's a demon! In the name of God, the Son, and the Holy Ghost! Raven, that needs a drawing hand, or Jay say no more. Actually, I mean, it's not that simple. They don't just do it, I mean, they're friends, but they don't just do it for free. They expect compensation. Usually it's in the form of a story. Good team up. I want to get my third feat quickly, because we're going to need it, I'm sure. Yep, we got it now. Here comes trouble. Orochi's on the way. Orochi's on the way. Good read. He's trying to go for a Ki. Yep. Begone with you! I will hold this territory! I will not falter while the Lord still gives me strength. My goodness, I've become Saint Celestine. She looks a bit like Saint Celestine. Uh-oh, we got wowers. We've got wowers. Oh no, we've got wowers! We've got wowers! Alright, watch this one. Good read. I call upon the sword of the Lord. Begone! An angel doth smite thee.
Enemy team is breaking.
Favorite food? Steak. Raven, I can see why you hate 1v1s. I think I had about the most painful session. I don't hate 1v1s, but they do annoy. They really do annoy sometimes. Oh, baby. Oh, no, the Wower quit! The Wower quit, guys! Oh, not like this. Not like this. Oh. Hold on. Let me give y'all some shields. By the wrath of God! Begone! And he... Oh my god, he literally disappeared! Holy shit! The power of the Lord, baby! Woo! Oh, dude, what timing! What timing! The minute I took his head off, he vanished! He just... I literally banished him in the name of the Lord! Ah, in nomine Patri et Spiritus Sancti! God, that was top 10 anime betrayals, correct. Whew! What a night it has been. And the Lord snapped him out of existence. Pretty much. Wow. Steak cooked how? Medium rare. Medium rare is the best way to go. Medium rare is the best way to go. You know what, guys? I don't know. It may be time to go ahead and go to Dominion. Not Dominion, Breach. We've had a lot of good Dominion matches tonight, and I don't want to ruin our winning streak. It's been awesome. I feel like we're getting a little bit too we're getting too much good fortune. It may be time to calm down a little bit. don't get too high on ourselves. You know, we got to stay humble. It's the godly way. Got to stay humble. Got to stay true. And this gives us about an hour of breach. So let's hit up that breach, guys. Let's go ahead and chill out with some breach, huh? Mom. All right. But Hannah, thank you for the image. You did a great job, and don't worry, I've already started drafting your request. It's going to take some time. Please don't expect it to be as fast as what you did. It takes me time to do these things, but I will write it. I will write it for you. Who do I want to go? We're attacking. Let's go Sohei. Get him boosted. Your videos made me get back into For Honor. Hey, I'm glad. For Honor's in a really good place now. I'll be real honest. Like, I don't have a lot bad to say about where For Honor is in terms of balance or mechanics or anything like that. The story could use some work, and hey, if they want to hire me, you know, I'm willing to work for them. They just got to ask. Like, literally, that if they send me an email and say, "Hey, Raven, we'd like to hire you as a lore writer for the game," I'm there. I'll send them some of my work. I've already got some ideas. Let's go. I got plans for years 10 through 12. Let's go. I got plans. I got ideas. I got hero suggestions. I got all this stuff. But right now, where the game is, I feel it's in a really nice spot. I feel it's very good. So I would say if you're going to get back into For Honor, now is the time. Get into it while it's still this fun. Get into it while it's still this balanced. Because once we get that new hero and we get new testing grounds, it may not be this way. But the thing is, I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they'll do that. It's not because they wouldn't want good stories. It's because I'm just not that well known. I'm not super... Like, I'd be surprised if the For Honor developers knew all that much about me. They've probably heard of me. Because, I mean, I know that they've given me early access before, but... Are we up against two Berserkers, a Yorm, and an Ito? Oh, God. Raven, can you show how to play Warden like I know how to use him? I know the feints, I know the appropriate moves. I just lose all the time. Please help a brother out. Well, I can show you some tricks that I've learned. But keep in mind, a lot of it does come down to just experience. You really just need to play Warden a lot. Like, I observed Havoc. That helped me out a lot. Havoc is one of the greatest Warden players I've ever seen. And watching him play taught me a lot how to play the character. But I can show you some tricks that I've learned. Alright, I gotta get my left and right lights. Push this ram, boys. There we go. I feel good about that. I love all you guys and gals and anyone's else. What was that? Aaron, you're not drunk again, are you? Did my parrot get into the booze again? Now I know where all the rum's gone. My parrot drank it. I lost everything. No need. Don't feel bad. If you're not used to playing Warden, it's going to be hard. Warden is strong in duels, but you got to know his moves. You got to know his mix-ups. And then there are some people who just know how to counter Warden. Tell you what, after this Breach match, I'll take one break to do a duel, and I'll show you what I know about Warden. Aaron, joking aside, are you actually drunk right now? Are you okay? Do we need to talk? I'm coming, brother. I'll pick you up. 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 I got you. What type of Kyojin should I make? I can't tell you that, man. You've got to make your own characters. I can't make them for you. You son of a bitch! I was at the top! Yorm shouldn't have been able to do that! Alright, I'm getting sick of that. Hey, Coastal! A little late tonight, but glad to have you all the same. Good to have you, good to have you. How are things going? We're currently trying to figure out if my pet parrot is drunk.
Outer gate destroyed. On to the inner gate.
This is his best execution. You didn't get a notification? Ah, it's all good. No worries. We still got about an hour left in the stream. Wow, he's getting run over. That's right, boys. I just took down 3 of them. Gotta go heal. Why are you trying to hit me, bro? And please kindly destroy it. Today. There you go. Oh, hi. We're doing damage. We're doing damage. Come on. Keep up the pressure. Anyone ever been to Saltillo, Mexico? Afraid not. Never been to Saltillo. Oh dear. Oh dear. Bonk. Bonk. Alright, good job, good job, good job. Alright, let's pull out and do a quick duel so that I can explain my tactics with Warden. And understand that I'm not the best at Warden, I just have some tactics that help. Raven, have you seen the statue of a bat god from Central America that looks like Batman? Really? No, I haven't. I haven't seen that. Come on, load me a fight. Load me a fight. Load me a bloody fight. Yeah, I guess my parrot was drunk. He's gone now. Hannah, what do you think? Do you think the parrot was drunk? Yep. Hannah's with me. Blackout drunk, apparently. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. How very disappointing. Ah, we're finally in. All right. Nobushi. Alright, this won't be easy. Nobushi keeps everyone at a distance, and Warden wants to be in close. So, we'll do our best with what we got. Raven, why did you give your parrot rum? I didn't give it to my parrot. He got into it.
Round one.
Alright. Alright. Ooh, good light. Good follow-up. Alright, so what I like to do is, first I try to get a feel for what my opponent likes to do. Are they a light spammer? Are they dodge happy? Are they dodge attack happy? Are they going to whiff heavies? Like, what is their whole play style? I like to throw a zone because the zone is very fast and it's not as easy to anticipate. And also, I like to go for short shoulder bashes. Like, only go for the long ones once you've conditioned them. When you parry, never, ever just light. When you parry, always go for the shoulder bash. This Nobushi's going to school us because she's playing very well and just keeping us at a distance. This is a very well-playing Nobushi. We'll need a different opponent to really get into this. Because the problem with fighting a Nobushi is just so good at keeping an opponent at a distance, and to play Warden well, you need to close that distance. And this Nobushi will not give us that chance, so we need a better matchup. How do you manage stamina? Don't just whiff attacks randomly. Yeah, this wasn't going to go well. Aaron, you've been ignoring us this entire time, bro. I don't know why. We've been trying to get you to answer a simple question, and you haven't even answered, so I'm going to assume you're drunk as a skunk. Alright, let's find a different opponent, because playing against Nobushi... a Rep 80 Nobushi, yeah, that was cancer. Let's move on and find some chemotherapy. Yeah, that was a Rep 80 Nobushi. Let's get some chemotherapy from that cancer. Let's move on. What is the question? We were wondering if you were drunk. A lot of what you were saying didn't make any sense. And then you disappeared, so we all just assumed you were drunk and blacked out. He said Nobushi is his wife. Yes, but before that, Ian. Well, let's find a different opponent, see if we can't get something better than that, because Rep 80 Nobushi is hell. Elite controller? Possibly. I don't use an elite controller. I just use a very basic controller. I work out and also drink involved working off the drink. Okay, so he was drunk. We were correct, guys. We were correct. Alright, let's try this again. Gladiator. Lord, why do you give me your hardest challenges? Alright. Let's see what he does. He's a dodge attacker. No stamina control from him. Alright, this guy expects the short dodges, so now we'll do a longer dodge, but... There we go. Alright, gladiators will often try to do a dodge fist, like a dodge bash attack, because they know that they can hit you out of any bash you're about to do. So what I do is I start to do a dodge attack, a dodge bash, but then once I see him do that dodge, I cancel it and then repeat it once his attack is finished. So that's one thing that I do. Okay, good read, good read. Also, don't be afraid to let your unblockable heavy fly sometimes. They're often going to expect you to cancel it. Yeah, you want to condition your opponents.
Round 3.
You find parrying a pain? Parrying is something you're going to have to master with Warden. But yes, condition your opponents. Make them think you're going to do something and then do the opposite. He's playing a lot smarter now. Crap, he's gonna get this.
Victory.
Good fight. Alright, so to recap some of that, to basically talk about strategies. With Warden, one thing you want to do
With a lot of opponents that you fight, they will have a forward dodge attack, which allows them a quick attack, which is why I keep my guard up at the very start. I keep my guard up usually because that prepares for it. Once they do an attack, what I like to do is I do a short dodge to the side and then prepare a dodge bash, and I go for the short one first. Like I said, no, we're not going again. I'm going back to breach. What I try to do is I try to condition my opponent. I do short bashes. Short bash, light, light. Short bash, light, light. Short bash, light, light. Okay, good night, Coastal. Have a good one. So I go short bash, light, light. After a while, they expect this. So what I will then do is after the third or fourth short bash, light, light, I do a charged one. I build up a little bit because they're going to expect the short bash and they're going to pre-dodge. Now, careful. You got to be careful because some players like Conqueror and Gladiator have dodge bashes and they'll knock you out of a fully charged bash. So what I do is if I know that that's their style, I'll start a charged bash, cancel it, let them start their dodge attack, and then dodge out of the way of their dodge attack and then hit them with a short bash. Now, here's what you do to keep an eye on stamina. Don't spam attacks over and over and over and over and over again. Do a few, back off. Do a few, back off. Like you notice, I wasn't just wailing over and over and over again. I was doing a few and then backing off a little bit, giving my stamina time to refresh. And that's why you need to master things like parrying and anticipating people's attacks. When it comes to the unblockable attack, I try to condition a little. Like, I may start off by doing just letting it go, just letting it fly. And they're going to think, I'm just going to let all these fly, and then I guard break them. Now, another thing that I'll say, don't always, and this is important, don't always go for the cancel into guard break. I'll tell you why, because some players will just dodge attack and avoid the guard break altogether. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll start an unblockable heavy and then just break it, stop it, just full stop. And then when they do their dodge attack, I'm ready to parry it. So there's kind of a system to it, and I know it sounds simple when I lay it all out like that, but it really does come with experience. It really, really does. You've got to play Warden a lot. You got to keep practicing with them. It takes time. But what I like to do with a lot of my heroes is I condition my opponent. I teach them to expect something. Like earlier, I did it earlier. Remember when I was playing, who was I playing? Berserker. I was playing Berserker, and I was constantly just whiffing my top unblockable heavy. I was constantly just throwing that over and over and over again and letting them parry it. I was conditioning them. I was teaching them that I'm that stupid moron who just never feints an attack, who never cancels an attack. And so when the very end of the match came and I was doing that again, they thought, he's just going to throw this one. And she was preparing to dodge. Suddenly I cancel into a guard break, and it took her by surprise. I took that Aphira completely by surprise because I had taught that Aphira, hey, this is what Raven does anytime he does a top unblockable. And then they go, oh, shit, I didn't expect that. So that is another thing you want to do. You want to condition your opponent. Teach them. Teach them what you want them to do. Teach them a little bit so that you know what you want them to do. Now, that requires you to play more defensively, because in order to condition them properly, you need to give them a little bit of a win. And what I mean by that is you might have to sacrifice a little bit of your health to educate them, you know? Like you might have to whiff some moves and let them parry and let them counter, because once they do, they're going to feel confident. They're going to be like, haha, I figured this guy out, only you're going to play mind games with them and start messing with them. Good characters to do that are Warden, Shinobi, Aphira, Berserker, Raider. There are a lot of characters who can do that well. So that is the advice I offer in that regard. And I know it's just advice, you know, because you're going to want to do way more than just that. It takes practice. It takes a lot of practice. Like, not even going to lie to you. All right, I think we got time for at least one or two more. Let's go. I feel like going Tiandi. Yeah, Aaron, you're having a night with the creature. Did you rep up Valk? Yep, Valk is now rep 32. Raven, do you have any ideas for some new game modes? Yeah, check out some of my faction discussions. I talk about new ideas. Oh no, my leg is bleeding. I accidentally cut my leg. No, my poor leg. How will I ever run again? Tried to report Ruth is up and running. What'd you do with Ruth? Ow! Frickin' Conk team up. Hannah, tell Aaron that he's drunk. Faction discussion. Yeah, look up some of my faction discussions, like Knights, the faction that For Honor misunderstood, or like look up some of those. Like you'll find it. Raven, do you have more total reps than Havoc? Yes, I do. You're laying down? Ah, you'll be asleep. You'll be asleep by the time we're done, bro. I tell you what. You finally finished building her? Hey! Excellent. I'll go ahead and warn you though, conditioning bots is literally impossible. You cannot condition a bot. That's why a lot of people don't like fighting bots, because they can't be taught. They can't be conditioned to do what you want them to do. It's all built on chance and statistics and variables and luck. Ruth is no longer a person, she's an ideal. Dude, I love what Ruth has become to this community. I really, you know what, I'll be honest. If I was given the chance to help with For Honor's lore, and they told me I could only add one of my legend characters, it would be Ruth. Like, Ruth has just really grown for me. I think that I could die happy if in a For Honor Warriors Den or whatever, they actually mention Ruth. Like, they just mention a Ruth name drop. It's like I'd be like, yay! Oh, I'm like, I love Alia's. Yeah, now we know you're drunk. I love all of you guys. We had a great summer. It's good to talk to you. I just imagine that's Aaron right now. I really love you guys. Dang it. Yeah, that'd be cool, White Cloud. Hey, Raven, why do you think no one plays Tribute and Deathmatch game mode anymore? I don't know. Probably because it's hard to just get into those. I mean, one is basically just capture the 3 flags, and that can be a little bit arduous. And Deathmatch is fine, but mostly for newer players. He is drunk, he can spell almost perfectly. Yep. I know sometimes Havoc likes to play Elimination and Skirmish. Is ranked duels pointless? I mean, it's not pointless because if you win ranked duels, you get rewards like new color patterns, new symbols, new embossings, new ornaments. But it's also kind of pointless because so many people in ranked just use cheats or bots to win so that they can get all the shit they want. Like, that's why Havoc doesn't do ranked as much anymore, because he's just sick of fighting cheaters. Raven, if your first child was born with mental disabilities, how would your family, wife, and you react? We would love that child regardless. We would do what we could for them. Let's not talk about the fate of my unborn child.
tread very carefully on that territory. Use the cauldron. I don't know, is it close enough? Let me see. Yeah, it's close enough. We're embossing using armors historically. Ceremonial ones. I love Tiandi. In PvP, he's goated, and against bots, he's a weakling. Me and my wife had the same discussion because she's 21 weeks pregnant. I had the same reaction you did. Well, it's not something we want to discuss, especially not publicly. Like, that's not something like we like to talk about with other people. If our son or daughter is born with some kind of issue, be it physical, mental, or anything like that, that's something between me and my family, you know? That's something we're going to work out. PSN is down for everyone, apparently. I don't know, I'm playing on PlayStation 5, it's working for me. I've only gotten 3 kills? Are you for real? Man, I must be more tired than I thought. Who else is having lag issues? I don't know, Ian. I can't tell you. Why is Tiandi good in PvP but not bots? Because in PvP, Tiandi can be absolutely oppressive with all of his fast dodge attacks and undodgeables, but bots will anticipate your moves and be able to predict them. Yeah, Jake, I'm afraid you're a bit late on this one. No, you're fine, Atla. I'm not mad at you or anything. It's just, there are some questions that I think, let me put it this way. Some time ago, this was
almost a year or so ago, someone did come into chat and ask some rather inappropriate questions about personal things similar to that. Like, how would I feel if my, if I married someone who wasn't my race, or if my spouse was of a political or religious leaning that wasn't my own. Like, would I be able to marry someone who was of this or this nationality or this religion? And, I mean, I don't think they meant any harm, but when I gave my answer, a lot of people got a little like, wow, really? You think that? Like, well, yeah. Like, for example, would I be willing to date or marry someone who was not my race? The answer is yes. Would I be able to date or marry someone who lived outside of my country? The answer is yes. Would I be able to date or marry someone who was not of my religion? No, I would not. That is an area I would not be able to do. Would I be able to marry or date someone who is of a different political leaning than myself? I could try. I don't know how far it would go, but I could try. The only line I won't cross is I won't date or marry someone who is of a different religion. That's the only line I won't cross. If they want to date or marry me, we're gonna have to bring them to God. Now, you might think that's insensitive, but I think it's practical, and I think it's also spiritual. You know, their heart needs to be in line with God. Otherwise, it's not holy matrimony. You know. Now, would I be willing to date them even if they don't believe? I would date them, but I wouldn't be able to marry them unless they converted. That would be the catch. Like, I dated a girl in college who was not Christian. But she did eventually start asking questions, and I hope to this day that she eventually found Christ. I really do. I really, really do. Ooh, that cut's bleeding more than I thought it would. Ugh. Oh, let me dab that. Hold on, I got some tissue. Put some water on it. Okay, that should help. That was a bit of a bleeder. As someone who has dated someone that was of a different religion, never again. Well, it asks a lot of questions. Like, for example, let's say that you got married and have kids. What religion are the kids going to be? Are they all going to go to church? Are they all going to go to the mosque? Are they all going to go to the synagogue? Like, where are they going? Like, where their allegiance is going to lie, How will the parents stay together despite that? It's a lot of things it's a lot of issues that come up. I have not gone Teamwa in a hot minute. Let's go Teamwa. And this will probably be the last match of the night. If she converted, you'd make her go to church every week. We go to church as often as we could, We go to church as often as we could, because church is important. But the reason I'd want to take my family to church is not necessarily to force them. I want them to go to church because that's the godly thing to do. Look, I'll be honest with you. I'll be real with you guys. I don't get to go to church as often as I'd like. And sometimes I'll admit I should go to church more often than I do. Some days I can't because of work, or some days I'm just too damn tired, or some days, I just wake up too late. Sometimes I do miss church. But what I do is I still try to catch it online. But the point of church is not necessarily to just get the word. I should be trying to get the word every day. The point of church is to build a community of fellow believers. The point of the church is to strengthen each other in God, We come together as a body of Christ, That's what the church is. We are the bride of Christ. We are a body that is meant to grow and strengthen each other with Christ. That's the purpose of church. So I want my family to go. I do, but not just you need to go to church because it's what the Lord wants you to do. No, I want them to go to church because it's a way to build a relationship with the Lord and to build their community.
I would say speak your mind, but this ain't my stream. You're all free to speak your mind. Everyone here is free to speak their mind. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm censoring them. But if I do think that something is asked or said that I think is a bit too far, I will simply say let's backtrack. Let's back off that. Hey Raven, if you could make a game about any mythology, what mythology would it be? Chinese mythology, maybe? Hannah, Aaron, you're drunk. But yeah, you're all free to speak your mind, no matter what. Okay, Fragonus, say what you like. If it's offensive or wrong, I'll just ask you to backtrack or ask you to take that elsewhere. Japanese would be cool too. Yeah, but keep in mind that we also have some games that do that. Like, you know, like I'm single, I refuse to Tinder. I don't trust online dating sources like online dating apps or anything like that. I just don't trust them. Because how do I know that the person on the other end is who they say they are and not what they want me to think they are? I mean, I'm not saying that everyone who uses online dating is lying or anything like that, but I'm just saying it's too easy for them to do it. Like, that's why I think that I want to date people who I somewhat know, like I've spent time with. Like, I want to date someone who's a friend, you know? Someone that I can, you know, trust, and they know a bit about me, I know a bit about them, and I want to know more about them. I hope I'm making sense there. Yeah, catfishing is a big thing online. It's funny, Hannah draws a female image of me a lot, but I'm not trying to catfish anyone. It's just, it's funny, and I enjoy Hannah's art. It's good art, and she does a great job. Plus, the joke about me, about female me, is just too good not to play with. Right, Hannah? I accept your proposed recipe by the dog. Aaron, we're teasing you. We're teasing you, Aaron. Please don't take it too seriously. We're just having fun. Raven, I consider myself atheist, but all my extended family is religious in some way. Would you think that would cause friction if they found out? Probably. It probably would, but I think in those circumstances, you all need to have a, you know, honest talk with each other. Like, just come together, discuss what y'all think, why you believe what you do, you know, and be fair and logical to each other. I'm not saying they will. I'm not saying you will. I'm not saying that anyone isn't going to treat each other with respect. Or isn't going to treat each other with respect. But what I think needs to happen is y'all need to have a talk, you know? My dear, religion is like a penis. It is a very fine thing for someone to have and take pride in, but when someone takes it out and waves it around my face, we got a problem. Interesting way to phrase that. Not the most kosher way, I'll admit. Well, I guess there's something to be said about people who try to force their religion on other people. It's definitely annoying. I can agree with that. Which is why I try not to force it on anyone. I have spiritual and religious discussions with people here because I want to share my faith. But I don't consider that forcing it. I consider that as sharing. Forcing religion would be if I said, hey, y'all better convert, y'all better get to church on Sunday, you know, like, I'm not going to do that. Y'all live your lives. Y'all do what you feel is right. I can't make you do anything. But if you have questions, if you want to talk about my faith, if you want to discuss the things that I believe, I am more than happy to do that. Wait, who said that? I'm looking at live chat, all chat messages. I think it was censored by the chat board. Ride or die, man, I'm with you. Sorry, I got that one out of a meme, and it's my favorite because it's hilarious. I mean, hey, it's fine. I've read some funny atheist memes too. I've read some very funny atheist and pagan memes too. So it's all good. And I'm more than capable of laughing at my own faith, you know. I've heard some funny jokes about Christianity. Oh no. Go heal real quick. Be considered if I believe in God and His beliefs. I don't attend church and I don't read the Holy Bible very often. What would I be? Would I be a Christian or no? The Bible lays out very clearly what a Christian is. If you look in the book of Romans, they lay it out very well. I did a whole Bible series on Romans. What you would be considered in that case is a Christian young in his faith. You have the belief, but you lack the discipline or experience of a mature Christian, which means what's going to happen is your faith is not going to be stronger when it's tested. Let me explain what I mean by that. Your faith is a lot like metal. By going to church, reading your Bible, doing Bible studies, being in the Word, studying it, learning it, and engrossing yourself in it, you are tempering that metal. You're making it stronger. So that one day, when your faith is tested, when you struggle, when you suffer in some way, when something happens to you that you can't control, or something bad happens, are y'all getting audio issues? You get some of it from reading the Bible, but you also get some of it from, just being in the Word and being around fellow Christians who can strengthen you. Hold on, are y'all are getting audio issues? Hold on. All right, I just restarted my microphone. Let's see if that fixed the problem. I've got some saying that my audio is cutting out, others saying that it's fine. Hannah, are you getting audio issues? Okay, well, Hannah says she's fine. How about you, Aaron? You got any problems? Raven, where did you learn more about acting after school? I didn't do much acting after school, honestly. I mostly just acted in middle school, high school, and college. Those were when I was acting. Midge, I send the plate. Aaron, oh my gosh, you really are drunk, bro. Do I still practice acting? Yeah, I mean, I voice act, for sure. Like, whenever I do my audio readings, I do some voice acting. And I think that good voice actors have to have some experience acting, you know? It's still all acting. But, I mean, okay, let's see. I was in Sleeping Beauty. That was one of the first plays I was in. I was in The Foreigner. I was in Hamlet. That was very fun. I very much enjoyed Hamlet. I think that was my favorite play to be in. Let's see, what am I missing? I know that I was in 2 more. What were they? Sleeping Beauty, Foreigner, Hamlet. Let's see. I was in another. It was a very small role, though. What was it? Oh, Ever After. That was the other. That was another one. But there's another one I'm forgetting. I was in another one. What was it? I was in another one. Oh, The Final Trip. That was it. The Final Trip. Or The Final Journey. I can't remember. Which one was it? Final Trip or Final Journey? I don't remember. It wasn't a very big role. The only 2 big roles I had were in Hamlet and Sleeping Beauty. Those are the only 2 where I had a main role. Believe it or not, I mean, you say that you were nervous around crowds. Believe it or not, the only, like, I actually did pretty well in most of the plays that I was in. Like, I didn't get too much stage fright. The only one I was really nervous about was Sleeping Beauty. That was the only one I was really nervous about. How can I act? God, like, there are classes on that. I can't answer that in one go. When will we get another reading stream? You're missing Tomoki. Well, next reading stream is tomorrow, but we're going to be reading more of the Night Angel. Once we're done with the Night Angel, we may go back to Tomoki. We'll see. Didn't you play a woman? Yes, in Sleeping Beauty, I played the titular character. I played Aurora. Not the role I wanted, believe me. I didn't get much of a say in that regard. So if you could make a game right now, what would it be? A good one? I don't know. That's a tough question. That's where the joke started between you and Hannah, right? That was one reason for the joke, yes. That was one reason for the joke. There was another. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. And looking at the time, we might be able to do one more. We can fit in one more. Then I'll need to go. Can I give a few tips for a way to practice? Take lines from a movie that you like a Disney movie or whatever, and recite them to yourself, but change the way they're said. Focus on the way that a character says a line and try to change it a little bit. Just a little bit. To adjust it. To adjust the inflection and the way it's said. Like, I'll try to give an example. What's a good one? Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Most of you have probably never watched One Piece. I'm pretty sure that most of y'all have never seen One Piece. But One Piece is one that I use a lot to practice, because there are times that I hear a line or a speech or something from One Piece, and I think that could have been said in a different way, and I think I would have liked it better. And then I add a little bit to it, or I adjust it a little bit. Let's go... I don't know who to go. This is a tough decision. Let's go Raider, just for fun. But so I'll give you all an example. One of my favorite scenes. It's at the very end of the Enies Lobby arc when the crew is about to leave Water 7. Luffy and the crew hear that Usopp wants to come back to the crew, right? They hear that Usopp wants to come back. And Luffy hears, he's super excited, and he's about to run out and go find Usopp and tell him everything's cool, they're ready to invite him back. Because Usopp left the crew, y'all know. Like, Usopp left the crew, he abandoned the crew. He got into a big fight with Luffy over it, too. But Luffy misses him, Usopp misses the crew, they both want to get back together. But Zoro, Luffy's closest friend on the crew, and his first mate, speaks up. He speaks up, and he basically says, nah, you can't do that. Now, I know this speech by heart, but I always adjust it just a little bit. So what I would encourage y'all to do is go listen to the speech if you haven't heard it. You can look it up. Zoro doesn't want Usopp to rejoin the crew, or Usopp wants to join the crew again. Like it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Look up the English dub version. And what I would do is I would listen to the speech, and then I'd try to say Zoro's lines differently. So, for example, if I'm playing Zoro, let's say that I'm playing Zoro. So Luffy has just said, we're gonna get our crew back. You know, he's running off to go do that. I might say, hey, Luffy, hold on a second. So Luffy stops. Look, I get it. You want to see the guy again. I do too. But you can't just bring him back like this. And when he pauses, I just go, you can't kiss Usopp's ass and tell him you're happy to see him again. You know that, right? And then when he stares at me funny, unless Usopp bows his head and apologizes, he can't come back. Now, of course, this is where Nami and Chopper get upset. They're saying, Zoro, you're being a big jerk. Like, I don't know what your problem is, all that. And I go, shut up! It doesn't matter what the two of you were thinking when you started arguing, and it doesn't matter who was wrong or who was right either. You both agreed to that duel, and regardless of the outcome, you both had to accept it. Usopp didn't just hurt you in that duel, he tore this crew apart. And you just want to bring him back after he did all of that, with nothing in response. After Usopp lost that duel, he left on his own accord. He made his choice, just like you made yours. And then it'll do the flashback to when Usopp left the crew, just like in the show. After the flashback ends. You all understand it, right? You all remember? This guy may be an idiot, but he's still our captain. We're better off without a crewmate who doesn't respect his captain when times get tough. A crew without respect for their captain and a captain that doesn't demand it are destined to fall apart quickly. Now the whole crew takes that into consideration. Then I turn to Luffy. Listen! I don't care if you're easygoing most of the time, but right now you've got to man up! You can't let anyone walk all over you, especially not people you used to respect. Because if you do that, I'm the next one to leave this crew. So now, Nami hears that and goes, Zoro, you're making this way more difficult than it needs to be. And then I interrupt and say, don't get me wrong. It's fine if you want Usopp back. It's fine if he rejoins the crew. But he tore this crew apart with that fight. And if he acts like he didn't do a thing, if he acts like it was some excuse, or like he doesn't think anything bad happened between us, then I will not forgive him, I will not stand for it, and he is no longer welcome on this ship. In other words, we leave the island without him. Now, this shocks all of them, and of course, Nami, you know, she tries to be the helpful one. Like, now hold on, Zoro, I agree. Usopp's the one at fault, not Luffy, but we can work all that out with him once he's joined up with us. So then I get angry and stare down Nami. So the fact he left our crew means nothing. He can just come and go when he likes. And so she takes that moment like, I mean, I know, but and then that's when Sanji interrupts. Nami, I hate to admit it, but just this once, I have to agree with what he's saying. And then I speak up again. If Usopp were to pull a pointless stunt like this on a whim, how can we trust him going forward? It's real simple.
If the first thing out of Usopp's mouth is an apology, we're fine. But if he makes an excuse, or he pretends to blow it off, he's not welcome with us anymore. And then I'm going to stare down Luffy especially. We aren't pretending to be pirates. We crossed that line when we stormed Vinny's lobby. This isn't a game anymore. So, if you rewatch the scene, what I said is very similar, but not the same. Like, I took liberties, I changed up the dialogue, I changed inflections. I tried to make it my own. That's how you act. You become a character. You don't just say the same things they do. You try to embody what they would say and how they would say it. I can see that that was a waste of my energy. Oh well, I enjoyed reenacting that. Do I have any interest in Helldivers? Yeah, I still enjoy Helldivers, but I've been playing Space Marine 2 and Black Myth Wukong and other games. Should I start it with a series I'm comfortable with? What kind of series? Like anime series? What are my top 3 chapters of Space Marines? Dark Angels, White Scars, and Black Templars. You like Watch Dogs? I was okay with the first one. Movie series like Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. Oh, I mean, yeah, do Lord of the Rings. One thing I do a lot is I act out scenes in my own mind. When I write out ideas that I've had. Which red devil fruit do I think is the most powerful? Assuming hockey doesn't exist, the rumble fruit.
What is the teen culture like where you are? It varies. It varies. We're more in a retirement area, honestly. There's a lot more old folk homes around here. Alright, well, that's where I'm going to call it. Alright, well, thank you guys so much. Good streams. We won every match, except for that one duel match, but we were up against a Rep 80 Nobushi who really knew what she was doing. We stood no chance. But anyway, did have a good time. Thanks for the questions. Some of them were really good. I feel a little embarrassed about me acting out that scene now. Most of y'all didn't, but I don't think many of y'all paid attention to it, so it's all good. Tomorrow will be a reading stream. We're going to continue Night Angel, and then we will pick up with a new story after Night Angel. Might do Tale of Tomiki, might do Monster Club, might do something totally different. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Take care.